Hi friends, beauty babes, and fellow bloggers. Today's blog is going to be definitely a must-watch. For the next 10 minutes or so, I'd like to share with you guys some very important areas of women's health that I feel like Today, I'll be talking with you guys about skincare, nail and hair care, breast cancer awareness, overall health tips, visiting your doctor, and the basics to proper balanced dieting. Being a healthy, well-rounded woman in today's day and age isn't easy, and there are temptations lurking around every single corner. Being fit, both physically and mentally, can be quite challenging, but if we work together and educate ourselves, we can all be our sister's keeper, and we've got what it takes. Please be sure to share this video with your mothers, aunts, sisters, friends, roommates, and more. Women's health should be at the forefront of all of our issues, topics, and conversations. It is very important to educate ourselves to ensure a life of good health and wellness. As many of you guys know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which is an annual campaign to increase the awareness about the disease. While most people are aware of breast cancer, many forget to take the steps to have a plan to detect the disease, especially during its earliest stages. Breast cancer is the leading cause in death among American women between the ages of 40 and 55. Efforts now are geared towards prevention and early detection. Getting a regular mammogram could save your life. But you know what? You shouldn't wait for your yearly or annual physical checkup and your mammogram to make sure you guys test. It is advised to do monthly breast self-exams using the pads of your fingertips to feel for visual and physical abnormalities. The more you do this, the easier it will become, because the more you'll get to know your body and the easier it will be to detect anything strange.
For breast cancer, things that you can look out for yourself. It's very important that all women do a monthly self-breast examination. Get to know your own body, because you will be the one who will notice a change or a difference. It is important to see your doctor for a checkup, and for most women that may mean once or twice a year having an examination.
Let's talk for a second about skincare. Now, as you guys know, there are probably 1,000,001 different skincare products on the market right now. But you shouldn't use everything you see on TV or read in a magazine. Here are some things to take into consideration when caring for your skin, especially this summer. Protect yourself from the sun. It is very important to take care of your skin, especially during these summer months. A lifetime of sun exposure can cause wrinkles, age spots, and other problems, including the risk of skin cancer. Use a broad spectrum sunscreen of at least SPF 15. This week, I went out and bought this clear Ultra Mist Banana Boat sun protector. It's a SPF 100, broad spectrum 100. Basically what you want to do, if you're going to be active and sweating or swimming, reapply this every 2 hours, but if not, this is good for all day protection. Also, another sunscreen I usually like to make is just using some sunscreen and some organic coconut oil, mixing it together, and that's summer lotion that you could literally use for all day protection. Another helpful tip is to seek shade whenever possible, especially between the hours of 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. because that is when the sun's rays are at its most powerful. And of course, dress appropriately. Although the summer months are tempting and you want to bear it all and show everything possible, make sure you try to keep yourself covered up, if at anything, just because of decency, but also because it also protects your skin. Make sure you have your proper accessories like sunglasses and a hat as well. And of course, if you haven't heard this one already, a great way to protect your skin is to stay away from cigarette smoke and smoking in itself. It makes you look older, it narrows the tiny blood vessels in your face on the outermost layer of your skin, which basically is what causes wrinkles. So for any other reason than that, stay away from cigarettes. Identify what type of skin you have. If you have oily skin, if you've got dry skin, if you've got medium skin, make sure you know that. Also, stay away from really harsh astringents. I use this essential deep cleaning astringent. Know your skin type, because some harsh soaps can really damage the elasticity in your skin. So know what kind of moisturizer you use. I personally have oily skin, so I wash my face with Tura, which is a germicidal soap, because I also have acne, so it also helps to unclog my pores. But then I use my deep clean cleanser, and I also use my Clean and Clear Morning Burst as well. These are all great for pore treatments. And this here is a Claricel Refreshing Superfood Pad. This is what I use to get rid of my makeup. All of these products are really, really good for your skin. I also purchased Clinique Even Better Clinical Dark Spot Corrector. I have some lingering acne scars on my face and back, and this has done a wonderful job in getting rid of those and just giving me an even blended brighter tone. Believe it or not, managing your stress can have a lot to do with your general health. We all know how crummy it feels to be stressed. Imagine looking stressed as well. Stress causes wrinkles, and it also causes repeated breakouts, so you definitely want to avoid that. So next time someone's stressing you out, you can literally say, "This is not good for my health." And of course, let's not forget food, nature's first medicine. There are a lot of foods that you can eat that have a direct positive effect and influence on your skin. Dark chocolate, olive oil, tomatoes, oatmeal, sardines, green tea, kale, orange peels, lemon zest, almonds, milk, water, soy, yellow bell peppers, kiwis, sunflower seeds, carrots, coconut, chickpeas are all very great for your skin. So if at all possible, try your best to continue to incorporate those things into your daily meals. By the way, kale is like one of my favorite foods ever to eat now. And on top of that, it's a cancer-fighting fruit. So make sure you guys try your best to incorporate kale into your food. Alright, so let's talk for a moment about your overall general health. Mama always said do a good job of taking care of your body now while you're young, fit, and able, before it gets too late and you get too old and, God forbid, sick. Visiting your doctor and getting regular examinations and checkups, tests, shots are very, very, very important. Not only for school, but just to be sure that you're up to date with all of your immunizations as well. Visit your dentist at least 2 times a year, and make sure you go ahead and check out my blog on how to keep a perfect, healthy, white smile in between your dental visits. Pap smears are a simple test that can detect abnormalities in the cells of your cervix. Getting your pap allows for early diagnosis and treatment. You should really start getting your pap smear after the age of 21, and women younger than 30 years old should get a pap smear every 2 or so years to screen for cervical cancer. In your 20s, you should go to have your cholesterol checked. If it's normal, you should go at least every 2 years until you're 45 years old. It's also good to monitor your height and weight. Your height, not so much because it doesn't fluctuate as much, but definitely you want to keep a week-to-week log, mentally if you need to, of your weight, just to make sure that your body is retaining the right amount of fluids and you're not swelling in different areas that you shouldn't be. It's always great to stay on top of your blood pressure as well. Having your blood pressure screening every 2 years, if it's normal, it should be in the area of 120/80. Most pharmacies actually have a blood pressure reading machine, so you don't really have to wait to go to the doctors to find out what your blood pressure is. You can go to Walgreens or CVS, go to the back into the pharmacy, and just tell them you'd like to know what your blood pressure is. Be sure to see your gynecologist at least every 6 months, or every time that you are introduced to a new sexual partner. And of course, make sure you guys go for your yearly annual checkup on your physical, just to make sure that all of your ducks are in a row. Last week, I picked up this one-a-day women's vitamin. It's by the company Alive, by Nature's Way. It's basically got 17 vitamins and full B vitamin complex. It basically helps in converting food into energy, my heart, my hair, my bones, my immune system. They taste great. You're supposed to take 2 a day. And I just think it's a good way to just make sure that even if you're not getting the right amount of vitamins or nutrients in the foods that you eat, you have something also to supplement it. If you're going to go get a multivitamin, make sure you guys have zinc, calcium, iron, vitamins A, C, D, E, and K. Now, before I leave you guys today, I just wanted to let you guys know, a healthy diet gives you the energy that supports your mood, it maintains your weight, and it keeps you looking and feeling your absolute best. It also can be a huge support system when you're going through your life stages, especially for us women. It can help reduce stress from PMS, it can boost our fertility, help with eyesight, it can combat stress, it can make pregnancy and nursing much easier, and it can even combat symptoms of menopause. It'll surely change your life if you just start with the basics. A well-rounded diet consists of grains, fresh fruit, veggies, healthy fats, and a lean source of protein. Mama always said to eat your vegetables. She wasn't joking. Foods that are high in calcium will also help prevent osteoporosis, like kale, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and beans. Also, try your best to get enough iron into your system. As women, we lose a lot of the minerals we need in our bodies during our menstrual cycles each month. So try to eat foods that are rich in iron, like spinach, almonds, and iron-fortified cereals. Also, to help yourself with your balanced diet, try to stay away from alcohol and caffeine as much as possible. Some people are very used to, having a routine and have a cup of coffee every morning or maybe a glass of wine every evening. Try your best to limit it to 1 serving of those things per day. Eating the right type of proteins like skinless chicken, turkey, low-fat dairy, and beans are also a great way to keep yourself healthy, to keep your skin shining, to keep your hair and your nails healthy as well. A lot of the things that you eat, you have no idea how much nutrients are going into different parts of your body and helping out your daily functionality. Your health is very, very, very important, and you literally only get one life. So why not take care of it as best you can to live a long, fruitful, and happy life? I hope that you guys enjoyed some of these tips and listened. I'm going to be showing you guys some of these products here, including the raw organic coconut oil and how I make my sunscreen, as well as the things that I use on my face and the things I use in my hair. So I'll be showing you guys that, and don't Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to comment, rate, subscribe, and share with your friends. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at ChiChiMsMedia. Have a nice day, everyone. Bye.